Hello, I'm Dave. I'm your digital assistant from easyDCP. Here, I will explain how you can easily and professionally create an RDD52 DCP with easyDCP Creator Plus. It can be very helpful for you to also read the official SMPTE recommendation before creating an RDD52 DCP. When you have started your easyDCP Creator Plus, please first enter the project name. Next, select SMPTE RDD52 BV2.1 as variant as well as the desired frame rate. In the next step, please add your track files. In this case, we demonstrate an image sequence. When adding the video track to the reel, you will notice that an additional new track file is created. It is the marker track file that is automatically placed in the reel. When adding the audio track file, please specify the desired preset. This ensures that all channels are labeled correctly when the package is created. Please always pay attention to the correct language specification during this process. An RDD52 DCP always requires a wild track format as audio track, which consists of 16 channels. You will be informed with a warning sign if the reel doesn't correspond to the RDD52 recommendation. In the next steps, I will show you how to solve this. Click on the warning sign to see the error messages and their explanations. In this case shown here, there are problems with the resolution or the aspect ratio, as they do not meet the requirements of RDD52. Please refer to the SMPTE document to adapt the track files in accordance with the permitted formats. All displayed errors must be corrected. Only then can you be sure that your RDD52 DCP is properly prepared. Now, you still need to add the composition markers. I'll show you where to find and how to add them in easyDCP. Only for DCPs with the content type feature, the composition markers have to be added. The markers which label the first and the last frame of a composition must be present in all RDD52 packages. Please note that they are automatically added and updated by easyDCP. The composition markers are managed in easyDCP in the metadata inspector within the tab Composition Marker. After selecting a reel or a marker track, a new marker can be added with the option Add. The required marker type, the frame and the offset can be specified in the input window. The counting always starts from the beginning of the reel. Please use the SMPTE document as guidance which marker types are needed. Composition markers are an essential element of RDD52. When you first master an RDD52 DCP, the SMPTE document called SMPTE DCP BV2.1 Application Profile is really helpful. Access the document with this link. Another important part of RDD52 DCPs is the correct usage of the naming convention. easyDCP offers a lot of help to simplify this task. Make sure that the automatic synchronization of the composition title and the package list title is activated. This ensures that the annotations and titles for the package are consistent. Open the easyDCP Naming Convention Assistant by clicking on the three dots next to the composition title. Here, you can easily add or correct all parts of the naming convention. You can also find a detailed explanation for each segment. In our case, for example, the field facility is missing. Even if the desired facility is not listed in the standard directory, it can simply be added to the local directory when it is used for the first time. The same applies here to the field studio. You can find more information about the digital cinema naming convention with this link. You can always use the warning sign to check if the configuration required for the RDD52 DCP is complete. The validation also provides information if entries from the naming convention do not match the stored metadata. As far as possible, the metadata of a composition are automatically pre-assigned with values by easyDCP when the composition is being assembled. They can be edited and adapted using the metadata editor. Nevertheless, the metadata should be checked again for correctness. For example, the configuration of the main sound configuration must match the configuration that was actually chosen for the soundtrack. Please be aware that storing the correct metadata in the compositions is an important part of the validity of an RDD52 DCP. After all necessary corrections are done and all warning signs have disappeared, the RDD52 DCP is ready to be created by clicking the button, Generate Package. When the generation is completed, the finished DCP can be checked again for various specifications using the easyDCP validator. The test specification called Fraunhofer IIS includes checks for recommendations and indications of subsequent failures, which have been identified by Fraunhofer IIS technical support based on customer feedback. If you want to validate your DCP against the SMPTE standards, select the second test specification. The last test specification includes the SMPTE RDD52 recommendations. A little tip here: attach the validation result as an HTML report to your DCP. The validation report assures your partner that your DCP was created professionally and correctly. Thank you for following our video tutorial for creating a RDD52 DCP. Now it's your turn. We wish you every success with your DCP.
We master DCPs.